Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name's Maura Black. I'm a managing attorney here at Chisholm Kilpatrick. I'm joined today by Robert Chisholm, a partner here at CCK. And today we are going to be talking about the GUARD Act. This is a piece of legislation that's pending before the House Veterans Affairs Committee and the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. So, Robert, can you talk to us about the purpose of the GUARD Act and how it would help veterans?
Sure. So, Maura, in order to represent a veteran before the Department of Veterans Affairs or the Board of Veterans Appeals, one first has to become accredited. And accreditation by the VA helps assure competent representation. Over the last few years, a number of companies around the country have started representing veterans without becoming accredited and charging fees illegally. The purpose of the GUARD Act is to reinstate the criminal penalties to help stop these bad actors who are charging fees illegally. And recently, the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee held a hearing on this specific bill, the GUARD Act. And the Office of General Counsel testified at that hearing, and let's listen to what they had to say.
On the GUARD Act, VA accredited organizations and individuals are held to specific standards when they assess veterans with their claims. These accredited individuals are prevented from charging any fees for preparation, presentation, or prosecution of initial claims. However, there's a growing market preying on veterans, claiming to be consultants or coaches, and they're charging veterans fees for the same services veterans can get free from accredited individuals. Sometimes these fees are upwards of $12,000, which means either a veteran gives up months of their disability or they end up being hounded by third-party debt collectors. The GUARD Act reinstates criminal penalties for anyone who's charging veterans to assist with preparation of their claims without being accredited. Can you explain VA's position that we should maintain the current law of not allowing fees to be charged by those assisting with the initial fee appeal?
Yes, so the current law is that no one may charge a fee for assistance with initial appeal. We'd be happy to provide views on any legislative proposals along those lines. But that limitation was put in place and has been in place for decades for a logical and noble reason, which is that veterans' benefits should be going into veterans' pockets to the largest extent possible. The system is designed, the VA adjudication system is designed to be weighted very heavily in favor of veterans and in favor of granting claims wherever possible. And in that environment, the thought is if a veteran's claim is granted by VA on the first pass, the veteran should be entitled to enjoy the full measure of those earned benefits without having to divert any of them unnecessarily to an attorney. And of course, that's balanced by allowing attorneys in after the first denial.
Thank you for the explanation. Can you tell me what will happen if we fail to reimpose criminal penalties for violating VA's accreditation?
Yeah, we would expect the market of actors who are charging illegal fees to grow. We're aware that there are many actors out there right now charging unlawful fees. We believe this is proven to be a potentially lucrative area of law, particularly because the system is weighted in favor of maximizing grants. A number of just percentage-wise, a large number of these claims are going to be granted by VA with or without the assistance of the counsel, but it may therefore be relatively easy to make money by signing up claimants and letting the system operate the way it normally would.
So, Maura, this is a very important piece of legislation. The GUARD Act would help VA stop these companies from charging fees illegally, and CCK fully supports the GUARD Act.
Thanks, Robert. We have information about the GUARD Act and other VA benefits related items on our blog. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you're able to receive updates like these in the future. Thank you all for tuning in and being with us today.